Hey YouTube, this is going to be a quick little video talking about one of my favorite topics, my period. Or rather, for me, lack thereof. I'm a dude who no longer has their period, who used to once have their period, and how do I feel about it? Amazing. I haven't had my period now for at least 4 months, maybe even more than 5 months now. My period, once I started injections, immediately left. It already started to get light when I started testosterone gel, and it was just gone in an instant, and I don't miss it at all. It feels amazing when I hear about my sister complaining about cramps and I don't experience cramps anymore. I'm able to be, empathetic, but I'm also able to be like, don't miss it at all. I don't miss it. For me, a really big holdup in my physical transition was, and even my mental transition, as my transition really as a whole, was the fact that I always wanted to have kids naturally. I wanted to adopt as well, and I still do, but it was really important for me to naturally have kids, and it was this whole big part of my identity. It was really huge. It was the final hurdle I needed to get through in order to transition. I've definitely talked about this in previous videos if you want to go way, way back, because I know it's been a long time since I haven't mentioned it. Don't really like to talk about it, but it was a factor, and obviously when you're coming of age as a female-bodied person, you are taught about your period and how it means that you can now have children. So basically, my period being gone was a sign that, that was it. Like, I decided that I wasn't going to have kids anymore, and now I don't have my period, and that just makes things loads complicated if I ever wanted to naturally have kids, which I'm like 99.9% sure that I don't want to do anymore, and I've, let go of that aspect of my what could have been life. But yeah, having my period gone is super symbolic, and I don't miss it. I always had really terrible periods. I got my period when I was almost 14, I think. And I mean, I remember kind of, at the time being excited because everybody was talking about how they had one, and it was like, weirdly cool if you had it. I don't understand why we ever felt that way or why that becomes a trend. I mean, obviously, it shouldn't be something that's frowned upon or shamed. It's natural and it leads to beautiful things. But, yeah, I hated my period. I always hated it after that initial lust because I was sick all the time. And I had horrible periods, and they lasted forever, and it was just inconvenient, and I'm so glad it's gone. And that's really all I have to say. I can't, because I'm just going to repeat myself over and over again, because that is how simple it is for me, and how strongly I feel about it. I never should have had my period. I'm a man, and certainly there are men out there that have their periods still and will always have their period, and that is totally cool and fine, and there is no, good, bad, better, not if you have it or you don't or whatever. It's just for me personally, I'm so happy it's gone. So let me know how you feel about your period as a man. Do you still have it? Do you not have it? Are you a non-binary person who has their period and you feel weird about it, cool about it, indifferent about it? I want to know how you feel about it. My opinion is just one opinion on me. and not on anybody else, and it's not a judgment on anybody else. So I definitely want to hear from you in the comments below. If you like this video and this topic, give me a thumbs up. If not, let me know why you didn't like it in the comments below. And thanks for watching. I'll catch you later.